Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at AGI. This is not AGIX, this is AGI, Delesium. We're going to double check a couple of things. This is actually a request from one of my community members here, a more recently joined member here, Lamenta. Thank you so much for the request. Absolutely appreciate that. I'll get to all the others here shortly. And just to clarify too, when it comes to coins like this, normally I'd look at liquidation levels, but we don't have any backend data specifically through High Block Capital, so we're just going to kind of peek at some liquidity levels here and kind of see what's going on for the larger time frame. So if you are new to the channel, I would say that, welcome aboard. If you want to become a better trader, I've got a, CryptoCache.tech is the website where you can register for my Trading Academy, Community and Signals group. We got some new members coming over there recently. Awesome to have that. And of course, congrats to our community here. I mean, take a look at this here. ETH, we got some nice profit from ETH. Litecoin, we did take a small loss here from Matic, but that offsets with XRP, Solana, Litecoin, ADA, Litecoin, etc. Okay, so really good stay trades there from our community. And these are my swing trades here. These are trades that I take personally. The other is an automated day trading bot that I control. We got near protocol 40% and 36% from ICP. We're able to average our position down nicely with those trades there. So again, thanks to my community for holding strong and being patient and trusting in the big picture, because again, there's a lot of these are based on key level supports and resistances, which we want to look at here too for AGI and see what's going on. First things first, let's actually look at the larger time frame and just clarify, see if there's anything in particular we want to look at here. We got some support. This isn't super huge, but I like to clarify weekly support levels and just make sure we understand what that looks like. That is right there at that point of control there, about 22 cents as a rough estimate, because when we zoom in, we can see there's a decent amount of volume in this range here. So let's talk about that. First of all, if we kind of got to exclude the previous data here to be able to see the real deal here. But generally speaking, we look at the most amount of volume in the last, since March. We can see we're above majority of that here. We got a strong foundation of volume here. A little bit of liquidity left down below, so keep in mind we may not be completely out of the woods yet. Doesn't mean the price action is just going to shoot down there to that level. We're technically closer to this fair value gap, but these are things we want to be mindful of. Okay, so again, fair value gap just above that 0.382 fib level at about 37 to 43 cents. So I'm just speaking in round numbers here, good to keep that in mind, folks. We can get specific, of course, at a later date. For right now, just kind of getting you a summary of what's going on here. And what we always want to look at is the daily time frame and work our way down, right? So in the daily time frame here, we can see a massive amount of money flowing into this coin. So in the last 14 days, we've seen a pretty significant increased average of volume coming in. That tells us we're getting close to the bottom, and or the bottom is probably in. That, concurrent with the fact that we're back up over 50 on the RSI, is a strong consideration here for either a long position or just dollar cost averaging into a nicer average position down. Because again, we look at everything here, we're looking pretty solid. We're above all moving averages for the moment. So if we can close above this 30 cent mark, just say 31 cents or higher, that 0.236 fib level is going to work like a champ. So we look at the smaller time frames, we can see there's a little bit more liquidity left here, roughly 7% of liquidity after the most recent candle at about 33.5. So that's also important to recognize. But do this, keep this in mind. Lower level here of fair value, that could also be swept too. So we got to be mindful the price could go either direction. But with a large amount of volume we're seeing into this coin in the last 24 hours, just like with most other coins, that's why Bitcoin dominance is shooting straight up and altcoins are going up too. It's a very, very good sign that the price is more likely to sustain itself. We got RSI above 50, below 70. Convergence here with a MACD and stochastic RSI, and the money flow index right there at 50. So really a lot of positivity here. Okay. Now again, if we take a look at this here, this isn't an exact level, but we can kind of draw out a little bit of a trend line here and kind of see with a lot of these candle wicks. Generally speaking, we're looking pretty solid here in the overall sense to be able to, confirm that we're above that descending trend. Okay. Now again, trend lines are not exact science, folks. They just usually run concurrent with moving averages. We can see this one was running concurrent with the 20-day SMA. Sorry, that's the 50-day SMA, and now we're above that. The key takeaway here is we're above all moving averages regardless of this trend line, and everything else is looking truly bullish. Don't get it twisted, the whole entire market looks like this right now, so this doesn't necessarily mean it's going to continue. It just emphasizes the fact that we have a good solid foundation and a good bottom, if you will, here. And with us being above that point of control and this 0.236 fib level here at about 30 cents, there's a solid chance we're going to see a bullish backtest, which we might have already seen here, and the price continues further up. Once again, a lot of liquidity above the price action with these ugly candlewicks from before, so we're more likely to see the price continue further up than down. If we take a look at Ichimoku Cloud, we're officially above the cloud for the last 4 hours. And if you've seen any of my trading videos or you've watched some of my university videos too, you'll know that that is a confirming factor for me. 4 hours above the cloud is typically a great sign to consider a long position. Every reason here we have to go long versus taking it short. really the whole premise right now to the market and the way it's moving is do not short those coins. While a lot of coins will pull back and you can miss some opportunity, you got to remember that shorts are inherently more risky, and it's recommended not to necessarily over leverage yourself. And at this point, low leverage and low position size is king. I mean, you take a look at this here. This is low leverage, 40% in 5 days. Low leverage, 36% in 5 days. I think those are like 4 to 5x leverage trades. Okay. Again, same thing with my Premium Plus group. These are day trades that are all significantly in profit, and they're mainly just 5x leverage trades. Okay. So again, cool stuff. Absolutely recommend low leverage if you don't want to get destroyed. And if you're tired of getting destroyed, I mean, you keep following some other people that are probably leading you down the wrong path, recommend jumping on over to my Trading Academy community or Signals group. We got a phenomenal group of people over there, and it's just been an excellent experience. Make sure you also trade this exchange here, BitUnext. We've been trading with them for quite a few months, almost a year now. We're coming up on a year soon, and I tell you, they've traded our community phenomenally. They are awesome, 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 and you're gonna love working with them. Just make sure you use my link to register so you get some nice rewards there. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment below if you have an opportunity. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.